Hello guys, it's the Anonymous Gambler here, and for the record, the Anonymous Gambler hiding the face is strictly because I don't want bookies to know who I am, because I'm banned from most online gaming sites, because I've basically been winning, and you get banned. So I walk into the bookies and place my bets, so therefore, advising others how to beat the bookie and showing my face would not be a very clever idea, hence the Anonymous Gambler name and the mask itself. And what I want to discuss with you really quickly is betting on a short odds treble. Other than Ace Insurance accumulator bets, this is how I make my actual money. It's actually called the 4-5-6 treble. And the reason for that is the odds are 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6. That's the odds. Obviously there can be slight variance on that. It can be 1 to 4, 1 to 4, 1 to 5 or something along those lines. And you may ask, why do I start from 1 to 4? Well, from my research and studying, odds of 1 to 3, a lot of people may think that it's a massive favourite, but it isn't. A lot of time a 1 to 3 will lose, statistically speaking. But when the odds go up to 1 to 4, there is a significant increasement on that selection actually coming in. So even if you don't look at the team itself or do any research, if it's 1 to 4, it's got a much higher chance of coming in at a 1 to 3, and that's a fact. So that's the starting point, 1 to 4. Now, I put 1 to 4, 1 to 5 and 1 to 6 is because the more the odds go out, the more of a favourite it should be, and the more chance statistically it will come in without you doing research. I used to bet through this method on a treble and on a double without doing any research whatsoever. The only research I actually did was the fact that if it wasn't a 1 to 4, it was unlikely. Even if it was a 1 to 2, 1 to 3, you could still lose. Now don't worry if you're confused by the odds, because if you go to the web page you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So basically, if you bet in a treble 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, you would get odds of 1.75, which means every pound you bet you get 75 pence back, which is actually pretty good. So if you bet 100 quid, you'll make a £75 profit. Now let me tell you this, these games come in at short odds like this, they always seem to come in. You will lose, but on my estimate, if you don't even do any research whatsoever and you just plot 3 hot favourites, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, it will come in 2 times out of 3. So basically what will happen is you'll have 2 wins and a loss, so you'll be in profit regardless of doing any research whatsoever. Now obviously if you're a smart, sensible person, you're not just going to choose like really short odds just out of the blue. You're actually going to look at the selections and actually think, hold on a minute here, this team are out of form, they're not playing as well, so I know they're massive favourites, but I want to give them a miss. That's how to do it, and your strike rate of actually winning by this method would increase massively. For instance, last week PSV lost and they was 1 to 6. I didn't back them because I knew they was out of form at 1 to 6, and I knew that they wasn't really a 1 to 6. The bookies were basically pricing it up on past form and not actual current form. So what I ask you to do, because you're probably thinking that I'm possibly talking rubbish, and that's more for you, because I know what I'm making, I know what I achieve in the gambling, what I'm a consistent winner. I can't even show my face, but that's just me. I ask you to pull some selections up of 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, okay, and just see how it works. Don't even place a bet, just see how it works, and you will see how that treble would have actually came in. So go to your betting site, put the numbers in, and just see what happens. And I assure you, you will see that if you consistently bet like this all through the week, you will win. And the beauty of this is, where you've got a higher strike rate, because it's like short odds, you can actually bet big. So if you've got £1,000, you can actually bet 200, 250 per bet. You know, you can really ram it up, and you've got a good chance of winning 7 days in a row, you know, if you do your research. And if you don't, then, you know, you're still going to end up in a profit. So yeah, I hope this has helped, because this method is my bread and butter other than Acer Insurance, accumulated bets. You should always be doing the Acer Insurance bets as well. So go to the website and check out the Acer Insurance bets. But yeah, this is the treble, this is the 4, 5, 6 step treble method, and I guarantee you this will make a profit. It's okay, I'm not charging, I'm not a tip, so I'm not trying to take anything. I'm just trying to give back, because I know a lot of people lose, and I used to be a losing bettor too, but now I'm a winning bettor. And you know, I just want to promote my website, Fuck the Bookie, at the same time. It's a win-win. So you go to the website and check this out and start making money. Give it a try, you know, just give it a test. You don't have to bet. You can see if it works, and if it works, start earning your money. If it doesn't, just pot this down to something that isn't for you. Anyway, this is Anonymous Gambler. I'm out. Thank you for watching. Check out the website, please.